Guys, ChaseWins.com. Wednesday, the 11th of May, 2022. Hump day, everybody. Big day in store. Lot to go over, so let's get started. First and foremost, if you're new here, you're just joining us, hit the subscribe button if you are interested in every day that we put out a video, getting free plays, free information, free money in your pocket, as long as you are willing. It's pretty basic. All you got to do is be able to watch a video for a couple of minutes every day that we put one out. After that, you've got to be able to have the basic knowledge to log on to a computer and to a website and whatever online wagering format that you personally use, or if you do it the best way and you use a physical brick and mortar casino or sports book, whichever, and you go to a ticket counter, you have to be able to do that. Follow some basic instructions, place a wager, and you too will be able to go to sleep that night with more money than you woke up with, free of charge. See the proof in the pudding? Then you can head on over to ChaseWins.com, sign up for a membership that best suits you, your style, what you're hoping to gain from it, as well as suit your current bankroll. Some people are starting out very small, wanting to build up a bankroll. Some people have the means to, fund a large bankroll where they can start way ahead of where 90% of people start. It doesn't matter whether you're looking to build a bankroll off of profit made, or if you have the means to fund a large bankroll where you can skip all that. It's all one and the same. For the clients that I have that were looking to build bankrolls, to the clients that I have that can start out with a six-figure bankroll from day one, there is no difference in what I'm trying to provide for either client. It's one and the same. That client that is wanting to build that bankroll versus the client that has it, that's just wanting to make as much profit as humanly possible and turn this into one of, if not the most profitable stream of income that they have. It's the same play, it's the same instructions, it's the same win, it's the same amount of units made. It's all about where you're personally at. And only you will know that, because I'm certainly not going to delve into your personal finances for you. But make sure you go to ChaseWins.com. Look, we've got short-term stuff. We've got long-term stuff. Obviously, the short-term stuff, you'll hear me say it 1,000 times. I don't believe in short-term packages. Obviously, I offer them because why would I expect someone that's never been with me before to immediately come and sign up for, a year or a season of a sport or even a month? They're going to want to see whether they've been watching me for a year and they know that I know the stuff. They know that I have the expertise, but still, this doesn't cost you anything. You want to see the proof in the pudding after money is spent. So you want to see something for 3 days, for a week, for a month, for a few months before you jump on and commit yourself to 6 months, a year, or more. I understand it. I agree with it. And it's what you should do. You should do your own due diligence. I'm sure that if you are here, you've been burned by many services in the past, or else I probably wouldn't be the first one that you just happen to randomly come across. I can assure you, everything that we do, we're transparent with. We don't sit there and tell you that we win 100% of the time, because it's not possible. I don't care how good you are, how much you know at something. Investing, it doesn't matter what you invest in, sports, real estate, the stock market, do some sort of venture capital where you invest in startups and small businesses. It doesn't matter if you invest in, commodities. It doesn't matter if you invest in, used cars to flip. It doesn't matter. Investing is investing, and investing comes with not only the inherent risk of loss, but the guarantee that you are eventually going to lose something somewhere along the line. But that is also part of the grind and what makes it as rewarding as it is, especially for people that have gotten burned in the past and realize that all these people that claim to be something that they're not, they see it firsthand when they get their bankroll completely blown to shreds in less than a week's time, and then they come over here and realize that their bankroll would have tripled, within a month by just dealing with us, and we're cheaper than 90% of the services out there that you may have dealt with. So anyway, Mother's Day, obviously we're in the transition of a move, which good news. Everything is still on track there for the end of the month, but it may actually turn into a purchase and not just a lease. So if you guys remember back last year, October, yeah, right around October, we were. I told you guys that there was talks and an offer being made to purchase 2 floors of a big, financial high rise that we would go in and have that space. And it was, even though they humored it, we talked about it, they ultimately denied it at that time. They didn't deny the offer itself. It was basically just denying doing a sale whatsoever. Months later, we come into an agreement to lease it for a couple of years with the ability to extend it out to as many as 7 years. And then before you know it, a couple weeks before we go in and close out on all that, the offer, the talks of outright purchasing are back on the table. Obviously, if that takes place, that will take a few months of time. So we're still going to move in when we should have. It could just turn out to be ours permanently versus whether it be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. It could be something that's in the portfolio forever. So we've got that going on. We're all kind of spread out, so it's been grueling over the past couple of weeks to get what we normally do out. Obviously, it's been harder to do free play videos every day, so in that regard, I've slacked. I apologize. We'll try to get free play videos back to every day, but I'm going to go ahead and just be a realist when I say that I don't think that's going to happen until we are fully moved in and this is taken care of. So I would say right around the beginning of June, hopefully you'll start seeing that normal everyday video. For now, unfortunately, we'll just have to deal with the reality that every few days there's just not going to be one. But again, we still do the plays. Still make the money, just don't get the free content out there that particular day. So, going back to Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that are not on the email list or with social media and everything, and you did not get our Mother's Day wishes. Happy belated Mother's Day to you all. You are the greatest humans on this earth, and we love you, and we hope your day was amazing. One thing that we did do was we offered for mothers, expecting mothers, whatever, because we actually have a fairly large female client base. Our viewership base, I'm not sure what type of portion of that is female or could be female, but we actually have quite a large female client base. And so I think that's great. I think it's growing, this type of investing, and I think to bring inherently a man's world and females coming into it, and they're doing it the right way by not trying to do everything on their own and saying, and coming in with the humility to say, well, I don't want to come in and do what the guys have screwed up for the last, decade after decade by losing their ass. I'm going to go get with the best in the business, and I'm going to start making money from day one. And before you know it, when you look at sports investors out there that could be the most wealthy or the best out there, you're going to see a woman up there versus just a complete sausage fest. Mark my words, because they're doing it the right way from day one. So we offered them something really special, and that was the Major League Baseball Season Pass for not $2,500, not the All Access for $3,000. We offered them $500. Major League Baseball Season Pass, so a $2,000 discount, or if they wanted to upgrade and get the Major League Baseball All Access Season Pass, where they would also get, the All-Star package that will come during the All-Star break. They will also get every game of the week, game of the month, and the game of the year. Everything. They wouldn't have to buy those separately. They get everything Major League Baseball related from the day they sign up to, obviously, someone is crowned a champion in the World Series later this October, November. And we're going to give that one for $800. So people start freaking out. We start saying, well, no, we're trying to adopt and all that. And that's just like, all right, look, we've got to kind of moderate this in some way and make sure that it's legit. So that took some time, but congrats to everybody that got to take advantage. And then because it was a little bit last minute that we decided, and so we didn't get to plan it and kind of roll it out the way that we wanted to. we decided that we were going to open up 10 more spots. This doesn't necessarily have to be for mothers or expecting mothers, but obviously if we get those, the better. We'll let them take precedent, but there's going to be 10 spots that any one of you can get. You got to DM us on Twitter. Now, keep in mind, we just had the new social media team start, and we are being flooded daily with social media DMs and emails, and that's just because it's baseball season. It's our busiest time of the year, making as much money as we're making. Obviously, I am known as the MLB King, so bear with us. We will get back to you, hopefully before the day's out, if not first thing in the morning once we get caught up through all of them. But send a DM. In the description of this video, you will see that information where you can go to my Twitter page. All you have to do is DM and say, hey, I watched the video, I saw the email, whatever. I want your Major League Baseball Season Pass for $500 or the All Access for $7.99. Doesn't matter. Just say that you want it, and we'll get back to you. And as long as you're one of those first 10 to claim the spot, you'll be able to get it. We'll give you the information on how to go to the website and get linked up and be able to take advantage and start making money immediately. And then just bear with us, as we will answer everything in the order it comes in. But now you can take advantage. There are 10 spots that are open right now. And by the time you see this video, by the time this video ends, we'll probably already have, a quarter of them sold. That's how fast they'll go. But do not sit there and think that you saw it too late because you're watching it tonight and that there's just no point in it, because I'm telling you right now, you'll never know if you don't try. It's worth the 30 seconds of your time to send a DM, and the worst thing that could happen is somebody says, sorry, we're out, it's full. It's the worst thing. But what if, to your surprise, you said, yep, we got one spot left, you want it, and boom, you're a part of the best baseball package you could ever be a part of, and get ready to make more money over this summer than you ever made in that span of time ever before, as long as you can follow the directions I give you, only play the games that I give you, and be diligent all the way through. So, a great Sunday to wrap out another fantastic week, to keep going what has been nothing short of a fantastic month. If you remember back 2 Sundays ago, we started out day 1 of May with a 20 units in pure profit Sunday for May the 1st. 13 units being made across my plays with a big game of the week in Major League Baseball. So big day there, a clean 7-0 sweep. And then, of course, Patrick absolutely killing it. Well, almost 21 units of profit, because he made right at 7.5 units of profit that day. Outright winner on the race with Chase Elliott. So right at 21 units, 20.5 units, depending on where you were wagering, of pure profit that Sunday. That's a hell of a way to kickstart a month. So good week last week. Very nice profit last week overall. And then we round out last week with Mother's Day and another big day and another game of the week. That was our second MLB game of the week of the season. But nonetheless, we also had sweeps in the NHL and NBA, as they do pretty much every single day. So on Mother's Day, we went 2-0 in the NBA. The Dallas Mavericks +3, easy winner outright. The 76ers -1. Easy winner there for a 2-0 sweep, picking up 2 units there. NHL, we took the St. Louis Blues at -$1.10 on the money line. A 1-0 sweep there. So we kicked off the day going clean 3-0, picking up 3 units. And then we talk about Major League Baseball. Only one game kept us from having another sweep Sunday and making it a 9-0 day. Guys, I don't know what it's been about Sundays here recently, but in 2022, we've only had like 2 Sundays where we did not profit or we lost a few units. Sundays have not just been profitable throughout the whole year. They've been one of, if not the best day of the week on average, at least over the past 8 weeks. So if you do nothing else, just make sure on Sundays you're getting the plays, because if you're not, you can pretty much guarantee that you're missing out on what could be a Sunday afternoon to make more than you made all week at your normal 9 to 5. So, Major League Baseball, Cincinnati Reds -$1.30, and the Reds Pirates over 7.5, both easy blowouts. Padres -$1.50. It was a little steep. I had it a little lower in my figures. I think it should have been 135, but all the numbers matched up. It just was it lacked a little bit of value on the financial end, but an easy premium winner nonetheless. And then obviously we did have the game that was a loss, and that was the Rays. And we had them as our little dog of the day, which we have brought back. We are doing a specific underdog every day, and they've been winning day in and day out. We've only really had 2 of them lose over the past 2 weeks. So, the underdogs that we put out, just like in any sport, they cash. But baseball, you guys know me. If I'm going to put out a baseball play and it's a dog, you can rest assured that the wrong team is favored, and I'm the one that's figured it out. Despite whether you can figure it out, somebody that can. I've realized that I figured it out, and even if some doesn't cash, it's not by a large portion. It's because of some fluke, bad pitch or something like that kept it from cashing after it had been the play and been winning, all 8 of the 9 innings. So obviously, we had them as a small dog at plus $1.10. They did not come through. And, that one hurt because that was going to be, the game leading up to what was going to be our sweep. But the Dodgers on the run line Sunday night for our game of the week, big winner. Last night, and we picked up 4 units of profit on Monday. Last night, we picked up our game of the week on the Lightning and the Maple Leafs over 6 goals. We picked up 5 units of pure profit yesterday. It's been a great day. But go DM us if you want the baseball package. $499 for the season pass or $799 for the MLB All Access Pass. And here's your free play. Tonight, New York Mets, Washington Nationals. I'm going over 7.5 runs at minus $1.20 as your free premium play. 7:05 Eastern Time. Mets, Nationals, over 7.5. The MLB King has spoken. Good luck.